decent second half performance today, mate, though nothing from the game again. What was your views on how that went?
First half, obviously, we've conceded 2 goals early again. Goals that we shouldn't really be conceding. Dealing with things better, but you know that was the only 2 chances they had first half. They didn't create anything else really. We'd created maybe 1 or 2 good opportunities first half. That if we took one of them going into half time, it's a different game, isn't it?
Yeah, we didn't make the most of the man advantage, and they looked dangerous on the break. We missed a few chances. Did we deserve anything from the game, do you think?
Well, the result says no, but it's fine lines, football, and it's what you do in both boxes. They put the ball in the back of the net with 3 chances. I think they had maybe 4 chances, good chances all game. We probably had 5 or 6. You know, if you don't take any of them chances, then you're not going to get anything out of the game. So, no.
Who was our standout performances in it? David Atkinson got the chairman's man of the match award.
I think second half, especially, there was 3 or 4 good performances for me. I thought Posty done well. Aki had a good game. Matty had a good game, I think, in goal of the day, even though we conceded 3 goals. I don't think he could have done anything with them. Overall, I don't particularly think it was a bad performance. We've been beaten 3-0. The 3rd goal you can look at and say we've been going for it, trying to get something out of the game. So it's sort of against the run of play. The first 2, obviously, we've got to do far better. We can't be conceding 2 goals. I've said this before, but the reaction from the lads was much better.
And what was your view of the fracas that caused a number of yellows and a red card?
As far as I'm concerned, obviously, I've seen their player obviously try and stick the nut on Joe, and we've all sort of just got involved from then onwards, because you can't do that in a game and expect to not get sent off.
It's nice to see Aidan back in the team. He's been out for a while, and apart from what he brings to the team, he frees up Posty to do what he does best. Yes?
Well, that's it. Obviously, Posty predominantly is an attacking player, and today's decision to sort of put Aidan back in there was for that. Obviously, we want round pegs in round holes, and Aidan's a right back, and like I say, he's fit to play, so that'll be good for Aidan to get them minutes into his legs, especially after not playing for sort of 5 weeks.
I know he's part of the management team now, so he must be in on the decision, but what's your thinking on leaving Shildon?
Well, we looked at Tuesday's game. We looked at a few things from that, and we believe the midfield 3 done very well on Tuesday, so for us to change that would be difficult. Obviously, we've put Billy in there today and made a couple of tactical decisions based on sort of what we knew we were going to be coming up against, what sort of conditions we were playing in and things like that. So obviously that's why, really.
And of all of you in the new interim management team, who makes the final decisions?
Between the 3 of us, obviously we talk about things in depth. We've spoke since obviously Tuesday, every day, discussed different scenarios, different tactics, different systems. Ultimately, it's a choice between the 3 of us. If we all agree, then that's what we go with.
You won't have had time for a training session before the Heaven game, but you were just straight in at the deep end. Mm-hmm. But you will have had one before today's game. What have you worked on, and what's made the improvement?
Training on Thursday, it was a great session. The lads worked hard. Hughesy's a great coach. He knows what he's doing. The lad, if you speak to any of the boys, they'll tell you exactly sort of how good it was. But for me to tell you what we've done would be daft.
Michael Sweet got injured in the warm-up. How bad is that?
Up on first review, it doesn't look great. He's rolled his ankle. Hopefully it'll settle down over the next couple of days, and we can sort of have a look at him from then onwards. But it's disappointing for Michael. I'm disappointed for him myself. When something like that happens in a warm-up, obviously it's not nice. I'm just obviously gutted for Michael. I hope he's not too bad.
And on to Tuesday night, mate, we're away to Spennymoor in the Durham Challenge Cup. What's your thoughts on that one?
Well, it's a cup game, and it's the only cup we're in, so we want to win it, don't we? You know, we're going to play a team that we believe will win the game, so we'll just sort of go into it, like I say, with a team that's going to hopefully compete and take the win.
Thanks very much for that, mate.
Thank you very much, mate.
Thank you.